I did leave you a message just the other day, but I think I got cut off because it was too long, probably. I had been calling you about a records request, and I had some questions. Is there some information I could give you so you know who you're talking to?
Yeah, let me see if I could. Do you have an active request with us right now?
Yeah, I haven't received it yet, so it must be active.
Let me see if I can find you. 1 second. Hamilton?
Yes.
Um, yeah, I don't see that we actually have one open for you.
Oh, maybe you sent it, and I just haven't received it yet.
Uh,
I mean, I
it
was
looks like the
just
last one that we had, so the last one we had that we were asking for, we sent it to the local branch because you're active for benefits. So PRU, we will process SSP records once the case has been closed. But if you're currently active and ongoing with benefits, then the branch would reach out to you with those records. And then it looks like we already removed, there's no child welfare records that fit the date range that you gave us.
no, 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 no,
So we didn't
no,
have any responsive records.
no, no, no. I asked you specifically so I'm trying to file a report with the FBI for basically there appears to be evidence of like a human trafficking ring within Douglas County employees. And so what my question is, Isaac, I'm busy and on the phone. Isaac, I'm busy on the phone. My question was I specific their abuse. So there's funding for TANF, and then there's funding that's different funding that's you get if you like have an abuse case, and it's extra funding.
The TADVS.
Okay, what's that called again? Could you say that one more time? I don't know.
TADVS.
T A
DVS.
TADVS.
D as in dog, V as in Victor.
Okay. And so yeah, those records. And I was wondering, I requested those back in 2013, and so I did receive records. I have like a 2 inch thick, it's really thick. But I'm going through it and I see these lines and I'm trying to read, but I remember like I had to turn in receipts for like a door I bought and like so I was wondering like what are you required to keep? Should I expect to see like photocopies of the receipts or would I not see that? Like what I'm
Not that I'm aware of. So I'm going through, and we have a few requests from you, and it looks like we have released everything that's responsive to you. But at this point, we don't have anything additional that we would be able to provide you with.
So you're claiming for 100% sure that you can tell on your end I've been sent the TVDS, the extra funding records.
If you were eligible for that and were approved for it, it would have been included in your other SSP records request.
And you're saying it's not there. I did get it and I did receive the funds and I did buy it was like I can't remember if it was like $1,200. I got it in 2012.
Okay. And did you not see those records
I
in any of
didn't.
your
That's what
requests?
I'm saying. I'm not. That's why I was asking you a little bit more. Like, what would it look for? Because I'm looking and I see the pages like there. I can't find anything about that in it. That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah. So there would be an application. There would be the agreement. There would be case notes about it. Like I said, we wouldn't process that for you because you're active for benefits. So we would just provide that information to the local branch, and you would need to speak with the local branch about ensuring.
So when you say I'm active, for benefits, are you referring to the fact that I qualify for SNAP right now?
Right. So because you have an active and ongoing case with benefits for SSP, we don't process active requests. Or we don't process the records requests when somebody's active. Those go to the local branch. We only process if it's a closed case.
Okay, so I'm confused because you've been processing my record requests since 2019, so for 5 years.
Right, and I know that we have processed a few for you, but this time around, I'm not sure, because you were active for benefits, we were advised to send it to the branch because the branch is wanting processes for.
Okay, and so what branch did you send it to, Roseburg or Cottage Grove? Because there would be an issue with that as well.
It would be your local branch office, so wherever
Well,
you are located.
I'm assigned to Roseburg, but I had to ask to leave to go to Cottage Grove due to ongoing harassment
Okay, so
and failure to
it would,
provide even just basic job requirements. I was documenting that they were not doing their job, and they didn't, and I told them that, and they didn't like it. So I received further harassment. So I said I can't be at this branch anymore. So I was sent to Cottage Grove. So that's why I bring it up. So
okay.
you,
Yeah, I would reach
well,
out
I
to the
just
Cottage
mean,
Grove branch and see if they've received it.
so you yourself sent my request over to Roseburg or Cottage Grove, whoever shows up as on your end is my local.
So their request was assigned to me. There was no child welfare records responsive to gave us, and then
So
I noted I checked to see that you were active for benefits. So I forwarded your request on to another coworker, and they were able to send that over to SSP and let them know that you were active for benefits, and they asked for them to reach out to you to provide you with those records.
okay, so nobody, as far as I know, I have not received any nobody's left me a message where they've reached out to me. So no one's reached out to me, just so we can clear that up. I don't. That's why I'm calling you because I have no idea. But
I would contact
my question.
I would contact your local branch
Okay,
office.
I have another question. So I didn't have child welfare. Oh wait, well that would be called TANF. Are you
No.
so when I got that
Child
funding?
welfare. So your request for records that you submitted to us, you selected child welfare and SSP.
So if I refile that claim, send you, or when I refill it out, is it you can't find it under child welfare because I wasn't. That doesn't. I see what maybe happened. I was on TANF, and so I had
Right, so that's
TANF
part of
and
an SSP request.
SNAP.
And because you're active for benefits, we would forward that on to the local branch.
Okay, so but what I'm requesting is records from 2012 about the extra funding. And so you're saying they have access they have access to those records, but you do not have access to those records? Is that correct?
So I can see the records, but our process for our records unit, the agreement we have with that program area is we process when the case is closed. Your case is not closed, so it's not under our purview to request for records. So we would forward it on to them, and it's their responsibility to fulfill your records request because you have an active benefits case open with them.
Okay, so I'm just going to mention this. There was a phone number that came in from a Roseburg 672 number recently, and nobody left a message, and I thought that was weird because I don't give this phone number out. So, I mean, I give it to you. That's usually business. So I thought, well, that's weird. Maybe that's who that was trying to call then. Maybe it's the lady.
Yeah, I would follow up with the branch that you're assigned to and that you're working with. Maybe contact your caseworker and see if they received it, because we sent them an email on, let's see, that went April 9th, 2024. We asked them and we forwarded them the information for your records request.
Uh-huh. Okay, all right. Well, thank you very much. It seems like I will move forward with calling my local area. Thank you for answering my questions. That was helpful.
No problem.
You have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye.